Well, everybody, welcome to Help Will Come Tomorrow, day 25. Now, before this episode started, on our previous episode, we got a cryptic comment from Dragons Ate Our Name that said, prepare some extra time for filming today. So I've got a cup of tea right here, and maybe this one will be a little bit longer than usual. I don't quite know what she meant, but I suspect something is about to happen. In any case, if you haven't been following this series, we're trying to keep these 5 people alive. Their train was attacked in Siberian Russia in 1917, and for 24 days they've been surviving, dodging the rebels and surviving snowstorms in the purga and the Siberian wastes as they've scavenged for food and drink and medicine. They've built this little camp that you see in front of us, and we're going to try to keep them there. The big question is, can they survive one more day? And will help come, finally, tomorrow? Let's dig in and find out. First up, we have a few obvious things to do. We have our snow-covered thing, and we're going to risk Maria going up here, and not risk it, we'll put her up on the task, because sometimes, not that time, it seemed like she was able to clean things off without using up any energy points. Let's send her up here again to do this, to unsnow this one. That time she did it without burning energy. Nice. But it did make her a little bit tireder. Now, we have hungry people and thirsty people. And one of the things that we did was prepare quite a bit of food here. We have stew that's going to go bad. So let's pass that all around here. And we have some more stew down here, I think. Here we go. Let's give that to Maria. That to Zofia. I don't know if this stew is going to make it. Yeah, it looks like it'll make it one more day. That should take care of everybody's hunger. We have 11 waters, so let's distribute them. Water all around to get that going. That leaves everybody in pretty good condition except for Maria and Sir Edward Grey, who are tired. I think our plan for today, so we look pretty good here, and everything in the camp is built again. We got the achievement for building everything. I still am worried that the game told us to go back and check on these signal fires. So I think that's going to be our first mission, is to send 2 people out to check on the signal fires. Then our next mission is to come back and try this little quest here, which was to find the chest with supplies in the restaurant car. I'm a little concerned that might be dangerous, but I think the hero's obligation kind of says we really have to try for that, even if it means that somebody dies in doing that. We're going to go for it. So let's get a quest going here first. Let's get Zofia and let's get Grigori out there, because I want to save Sir Edward Grey and his rifle for this one. So let's send an expedition out. We're just going to make it nice and simple. Actually, no, back up. Let's do Anna and, how do I get rid of them? X, nope, X, there we go. Let's get Anna and Grigori. They don't like each other, but they'll just have to deal with it for a little while here. And let's give them the torch to not get lost. Let's give them snowshoes. And I don't think they're going to be searching anything. Let's give them the pistol. And just in case something bad happens, half of the bullets. And let's give those to Anna, because Grigori drinks a lot, and I don't necessarily trust him with an armed weapon. So that should take care of that. I don't think there's roots or mushrooms. Yeah, we're not really doing anything else. Everything's good. Let's send them out. There we go. And we're going to send them 1, 2, 3, and just check this signal fire. I don't feel like this is necessarily the right thing to do or helpful, but it did seem to remind us, and I just want to play it safe because we really don't have anything else to do here. Let's see, does nothing triggers there. What if we search again? Does anything happen there? -2. Oh, they got some cut stone and some various things, so we'll just take that stuff and then we'll return to camp. So it doesn't look like, despite what the game was telling us, it doesn't look like that's all that helpful. So let's go back into camp now, reload with another expedition. So let's send Zofia and Sir Edward Grey out to right here, which is the, right, this little thing, Lucky Liquor. Find the chest with supplies in the restaurant car. Does it say that someone in particular has to go? It doesn't. Okay. So let's send another expedition. I wonder if we have to send Grigori, but, well, screw it. We're just going to send them. Okay, let's likewise give them the snowshoes so they don't get lost, because they might search a little bit further. Let's give them a sack to carry things in. Let's carry the torch so they don't get lost. And let's split up the bullets just in case bad things happen. And the rifle goes to Sir Edward Grey. And let's send them out. And here we go. We should trigger this event. Oh, maybe we have to search. Let's try it. It's going to trigger an event, right? Here we go. A little alcohol, yeah? You reach the place pointed out by Grisha. This way he excavated himself from the train when the renegades were killing off the survivors. It's a grim place, but you know that in one of the nearby snowdrifts there was a chest with alcohol, and in these conditions, alcohol is at a premium. There's been a lot of snow since the disaster, but Grigori's directions are amazingly accurate, and finding the chest shouldn't be difficult. Despite the frost, we are looking for a chest in the fresh snowdrifts. Yeah, do it. Oh, what happened? One of the snowdrifts has a suspiciously regular shape. That was a plus. She's got some kind of ailment. You sweep away the dense snow with a few energetic swings. Unexpectedly, a loud whistle sounds. The mass of white snow rises into the air in the forest. Oh, this is not good. Turns upside down. It is only after a moment that you realize what has happened. Someone hit a large trap in the snowdrift, which luckily has caught you. This is certainly the work of renegades. The bastards left the empty and damaged chest as bait. After freeing your leg, you take the remains of the snares and a few boards from the chest. Poor compensation for a sprained ankle. Oh, well that's not too bad, I don't think. We got 3 planks and 2 pieces of string. Okay, I'll take it all. And so she's got a bad ankle. That's okay, whatever. I feel like she's not going to die from it, is she? Let's do done. Should we keep search? She's got a... What does this do? If you don't restrain the foot with a limb brace, after a few days, the character will start to limp permanently. Let's go back to camp. We've got no business being out here searching. We don't need anything. I think we're good. Let's just go back into camp and see if we can fix up her leg here. What does it say? If you don't restrain the foot with a limb brace. Okay. Maybe we got the planks for that. Let's check this here. Compress, wound dressing, care. That's not it. Gather strength. I'm going to poke around here and see if I can figure out what we need to do. Amputation. Let's do that. Oh, limb brace. Here we go. 24 sticks, 3 string, and material. We're pretty good. So up there. There you go, Zofia. And we need some material. Give her a rag. That'll work. Create. Does that fix that? -1. Plus limb brace. And what happens now? If we look at her, she's got that. What do we do with it? Do we use it? If you don't restrain the foot with a limb brace, how do we do that? Oh, maybe we just drop it on her or something, huh? Let's try that. So tools, maybe it's under? Limb brace. We put it on her. Use. This should help. Oh, excellent. Fixed her leg. No problems. Okay, we get a few extra action points here. And doesn't really seem like there's much to do. Let's just kind of go through these action points as best we can. And I'm going to think for a second, figure out what we're going to do, and then we're going to go to the evening here. So let's... Oh, we got to get some stuff on the fire here, too. Fuel. Where's our fuel? Let's do bark. Oh, we're running out of bark, actually. Running out of lots of fuel. Let's do some pine cones on there. That'll work. All right. Let's go to 35%. Everybody warm? Yeah, everybody's fine. Okay, that's good. I'm going to think again now and figure out what we're going to do here. Alrighty, let's just kind of do some stuff here. Let's send Zofia up to check the snares. Go ahead. She should be fine. Makes her a little tired. Did she find anything? Nope. And let's send Grigori out to gather some brushwood. Makes him tired. Does he find anything? Probably like 6 mushrooms. Yay, that's not super helpful. Let's get some water. Might as well do that. I feel like there's not a heck of a lot left to do here. And I feel like if... Well, we should probably make some more food, too. We got some mushrooms, so that's water. And let's get Sir Edward Grey or Maria up cooking some food here. Let's have Maria do that. I think we can make a mushroom stew. We don't have any meat. We could use the smoked meat. Delicious stew. Yeah, let's get some herbs, which we got. We have plenty of these edible roots. We don't have any meat. I don't want to do that. Mushroom soup. I think we had some mushrooms. That's what we want. Do we have any mushrooms? Poisonous mushrooms? Nope. Regular mushrooms. We got 9 of them. We'll use 4 of them. Good. Let's make some mushroom soup. Might as well have some food, because I really don't know how much we will need of all this stuff, and there's not much else to do. Oh, I knew what else we should have done. We should have had Anna go up and rest. Let's send Sir Edward Grey up here to... both of them up here. Gather strength. Sir Edward Grey can heal. That gives him 4 more health points. And let's just do it again. Might as well get him as healthy as he possibly can be. And let's actually do the same thing with Maria. I think her health was down just a little bit too. So let's have her heal. She only gains 3. And that uses up our action points. It was interesting too to look at one thing I was noticing before this started. This is the relationship bar. So who they trust and stuff like that. And Maria trusts most everybody pretty well. But the one thing that was Maria is by and far the most trusted by everybody and the friend, and she gets the most credit. Look at this, her bar's almost filled up. So in Grigori's eyes, Maria is a superstar as well as Zofia. Doesn't really like Anna. Anna, again, likes Maria pretty high. Zofia's okay. Doesn't trust Grigori at all. Zofia, Maria's bar is full, so Zofia thinks super highly of Maria, as does Sir Edward Grey. So by far, the most likely, the hero in everybody else's eyes has been Maria so far. But I think that brings us to the end of the day today. Nobody is really tired, interestingly enough. We didn't do all that much, and I guess they rested and healed. So the only one that's at all tired is Maria. We might as well send, I don't know, Anna, Sir Edward Grey up there and have them rest, just because we can. And let's go to the end of the day. I'm curious to see what happens here. I don't, maybe, ooh. The train is coming. Oh! In the evening, the gale begins again, and the frosty ice spikes circulate in the air, creating a white wall impenetrable to man's sight. The purga covers animal passes, frozen streams, holes, fallen trees. It's dangerous to walk in the woods now because the wanderer not only loses the orientation, but also risks twisting or breaking his leg. After so many days of the blizzard, you have learned to recognize the sound of the snowstorm. In the seemingly monotonous bang, you can finally catch all sorts of cracks, whistles, murmurs, and whirring. Each means something different. A dancing branch, a falling tree, the turn of the wind, a snowcap falling, or one of the most deceptive phenomena, a temporary weakening of the wind, after which a sudden multiplied blast hits the light snow, raises it, and creates insane whirls in the air. In the evening of the 25th day after the crash, you caught a new sound. It's the whistle of a train coming. Oh, what do we have to do? The long whistle felt silent. You wait all tense to see what it means. It's impossible to say whether the noise came from the eastern or the western tracks. So we don't know where it came from. The tension reaches its zenith when you finally hear a few short signals. They stopped. They saw your warning and the train slowed down by the wreck. The driver plays another series of short whistles if awaiting clarification. You already hear that it was coming from the east. That is from the Wenchernedusk. Bliss and euphoria give way to pragmatism. You don't have enough strength to overcome the blizzard and reach the tracks, so you must immediately lead the rescue to your camp. What? You go for broke. You throw into the fire all the remaining wood and rags, which until recently were your invaluable shelter. The fire rises above the cedar crowns in the snowstorm, as if understanding that this is the end of the fight, softens. Another whistle from the steam engine is heard from the distance. They saw the flame too. You survived, and help is finally coming. This is the end of your agony. Good end. Is that it? Oh, we won! It's over! Nice, we get 2 achievements. Help did come, and then one I couldn't see. I'm gonna get this final sequence here. He doesn't look very friendly. There's still time to throw Anna in the fire. Oh, a helping hand, touching my head. Oh, wow. Very cool. It's over, I think. So what does it say? Future fates. Oh, we have the future going on. I'm going to read through this. Feel free to skip ahead, and we'll talk a little bit of the game. I think probably just kind of sum up a couple things. But let's see what this future fate says. So Maria's future fate. For some time after the rescue, Maria was regarded as a sensation, the face of the girl from the proletariat who faced the Siberian hell, adorned more than a few propaganda posters. The Bolshevik press wrote about her, and she was even offered a job in the forming Zenhotel, I don't know what that is. However, the girl did not like the fame, so she pulled herself away from the spotlight and once again found employment on the railway, this time as a station master of a small station in the heart of the taiga. There she could in peace talk to the ghost of her beloved brother Pietrusha. So Pietrusha didn't make it. I wonder if we could have saved him. I feel like we didn't have an option to. But anyway, okay, Zofia's fate. The old woman's trail vanished. Supposedly she was feverish for long, and they even ordered a priest to her perform her last rites. But the holy man did not get there in time because of a blizzard. Some say that Zofia was buried in Verkhnedinsk. Others joke that she got on a wagon and scattering chevronnets left and right, she ordered to be carried north. But whom to believe? So some mystery there behind Zofia. Sir Edward Grey. Rumors about his ties with British intelligence forced Edward to hastily leave the Primorsky Krai. It seems that England lost its representative in the race for industrialization of China, or the worst of its undercover agents. Okay? And then Grigori, curious about this one. Thanks to his stories, Grigori became an attraction of the Vladivostok port taverns for some time. Unfortunately, his bad health and drunkenness did not let him find a stable job, and one can't live on stories alone. One day, he probably packed his things and ventured into the unknown. Anna, okay? Immediately after escaping the taiga, Anna sought protection of the White Guard. Apparently, through a connection with a local officer, she was trying to leave Vladivostok on board a ship going south. The Bolsheviks managed to capture the garrison in December. It's hard to say whether the noblewoman managed to escape. Okay, interesting. Is that the end? Oh, yep, here's our credits. Very cool. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching and through to the end. I really enjoyed this. This was fun, and I'd be curious to hear your final comments and things. There's one thing I was thinking about, too, is that I'm not sure it quite happened. I was chatting, actually, with FM Greeno, who's been watching parts of the series, if not the whole thing, I think, and he mentioned that in his group, the four characters are completely different, and he's actually having a hard time with morale. So I wonder if we are having struggles with morale, issues with morale, for example. And I know that we didn't have any issues with morale, and I wonder if it was just kind of luck of the draw, because I don't really feel like I did anything to really help that, and there just was no problem with it. It's just that their morale was always high. It was always at 100, so they never failed their checks. So every day we got those 3 points. But I don't really feel like that was anything that I did. I feel it was more something that just happened in the game. So I'm curious if other people have played the game. Is that always the case? Do we get lucky? How different are different playthroughs? So that's one big curiosity I've got. And I know there are different stories in the game as well. So you can pick 3 or 4 different options, and we picked, I think, the first one, the basic one, the most generic one. It'd be fun to try it again with one of the different options. But I think as far as a Let's Play, I'm good with what happened here. It was super fun. Thank you as all for everybody who watched through the thing and watched through the episodes, put up with my bad voices and stuff. And I hope it was enjoyable for you, and I really appreciated reading through all the comments and advice and tips and thoughts that people put in there. It made it so much more fun to play through than just playing it on my own. So thank you, as always, for all your support. I appreciate all the time that you give, and I know your lives are very busy, and it's just an honor to have people come by and watch something that you create. So thanks, everybody that watched along, and help finally did come today, which is pretty cool. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'm not sure what's next for adventure stories like this. I want to kind of think about things to do with the channel and stuff, but this is the first time for me to do a game like this, so I think I'll come up with something to do similar to this in the future, but I'm not quite sure when or how. If you have suggestions, feel free to drop them down in the comments. Any game that you would like to see me play, that would be cool too, because I'm always looking for fun and interesting things to play. So take care, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Have a great weekend.